Hi, my name is Tamara. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about fragrances I wore last week. The monthly tray is a fail. I was never sticking to them for most part, so I decided to do weekly trays. Well, what I wore in a week, that way you know exactly what I wore last week. So if you prefer this or you want me to do monthly trays, let me know which one you prefer. That way you know what I'm wearing in advance. But this is what I wore last week, so let me know which one you prefer. I'm just trying to stick to a set of fragrance and being honest with what I wear in a week. Now, if you want to see what these are, please keep on watching. On Sunday, I wore, this was my scent of the day last week. I wore this to church. This is just sweet. I'm trying to wear Bianco Latee a little bit more, only because last week in Georgia was warm. Felt like spring already. So Sunday church was nice and cool and I was home, so it wasn't too bad. So I'm trying to wear Bianco, give it some love before it starts to get warm, because Georgia, it's really warm one week, next week is a little bit cooler. So I don't know, but this is what I wore last week. It's creamy, it's milky, it's sweet, it's a gourmand fragrance. But I think one of the only real gourmand fragrance I have with Eclair in my collection, and I absolutely love it. I'm a vanilla girl, but I'm not a gourmand girl. But this one, there's something about this fragrance that I love. It lasted all day on me, and I did not overspray because I know I was going to church and I'm sitting close to my friends, so I didn't want to be too much, but I wanted to smell good, and this hit it. This is a great winter fragrance that's sweet, that's creamy, that's milky, that has the caramel, and the caramel is not too much. You smell like a snack, but you don't smell like a snack, if you know what I mean. And it's a beast mode compliment getter. This is one of the most compliment fragrance in my collection. Bianco Latee. On Monday, I was missing my Gris Charnel. Gris Charnel for me is like a sweater weather. It's a cozy, the leaves are falling outside, it's maybe snowing, you're on your couch watching a nice movie. For me, a Hallmark movie or HGTV, but whatever movie you're watching, in your oversized sweater or a nice blanket with a nice cup of coffee or hot cocoa or even a glass of wine, that's what I get from Gris Charnel. So I was feeling Gris Charnel because I haven't worn it since December. And then I sweetened it up with Vanilla 28. My juice is dark, yes. So you know it's sweet and rich. So it just, these two together, it makes me feel so good, so cozy, even though I wear them to work. Now, I don't get a lot of compliments per se from Gris Charnel, but it's a combination that I wear for myself. This is a fragrance that I wear for myself. Once it starts to get cool, I pull for my Gris Charnel. So this lasted me all day. I was just like, oh yes, I smell good, I smell good, I smell good. Have you ever done that to your fragrance? You're like, you just smell good and you know it and you keep complimenting yourself. This was me on Monday with this combination. Now on Tuesday, I tried this in a sampling video, Arabians Tonka, and I wanted to see if I'm gonna like it. It was like a little bit light when I sprayed, and everybody was saying, no, it's a beast mode, whatever. Yes, this thing lasts all day. This little sample size lasted all day on me, and I love it. I really like it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get it for next fall, because I think it's like a fall's colder months kind of fragrance, and I'm just looking to get fragrances for spring summer now. But this I'm gonna add to my collection because I like the way it made me feel. I feel like it's like an ambery fragrance, very long lasting, it projects, and I get like a rose oud ambery vibe from it, so I get more of a colder month from it. But long lasting, I think I got one compliment from it, and I did overspray. So this is Arabians Tonka. Listen, we're not blind buying fragrances, so we're trying fragrance, and if we wear it, we love it, we like the way it makes us feel, that's when we buy it. So that's what we're gonna do. On Wednesday, me talking about blind buying, and I blind bought this one, but this may be the only one I blind buy this year, but I knew I was gonna like it from the notes. And I think I heard Sharita talking about it last year, and the way she described it made me think I would like it, and she described it to a T. It is a unique rose fragrance with some powderness, slight sweetness in the base. Bottle is pretty, and when I first sprayed, I did not expect longevity to be so good. For some reason, I just assumed it wasn't going to be long lasting. but it's a beast mode and it's a compliment getter. I wore this and I visited about 2 offices, and every time I was like, oh my god, you smell good. So, and it's one of my favorite rose fragrance right now. I think Delina exclusive, Delina La Rose, maybe this, I don't know, but I like it. I like Atomic Rose too, because Atomic Rose is sexy. I digress. Nice, unique rose, powdery, musky, sweet fragrance. I hope I describe it. This is amazing. So this is what I wore on Wednesday, and I enjoyed it. It was long lasting. It lasts me all day. So if you love rose, you like a slight powderiness with some sweetness in the base, you will like Scherzo from Miller Harris. Thursday, I wanted something sweet but not too sweet, but something with depth. So I wore Vanille Leather. This one I really do like. I get a sexy vibe from it, but not overly sexy. It's a nice vanilla fragrance, and for the longest time I was afraid to get it because of leather, and leather in a fragrance does make me feel like it's gonna be heavy leather, but this is soft, suede leather done right. Leather mixes well with the other notes, and it's a nice sexy fragrance. The leather just adds depth, so when you first spray it, when you spray it, you're gonna get some florals coming through, but the leather just kind of grounds it with the vanilla in the base, balance it out, and add some depth to the fragrance. So amazing. If you were thinking about this, and because the leather like me is throwing you off, it's not a heavy leather, it's not a strong leather. The leather play a really good supporting role to balance it out and just add some depth to the fragrance. So amazing from BDK, and this is Vanille Leather. On Friday, this was like a wild card because I bought it back in December. I think I want to say mid to late December, and I wasn't wearing it much, so I wanted to get to know it a little bit before the season ends. And this is Ouverture from Scherzo. It is a strong fragrance. This is a musky fragrance. This is like a Herbapura kind of fragrance, very strong, very musky. It does have some florals in there, but it is musky. So I wore this on Friday. I did not overspray. I did like 4, maybe 5 tops, because I wasn't sure. I didn't want to choke the people out I'm visiting that day, but I could have sprayed more. I could do maybe with about 7 to 8 sprays and be okay, because I wasn't overbearing, I wasn't strong. It just but it reminds me of Herbapura. It has the florals. Yeah, it reminds me of Herbapura, but it has the florals, has a slight powderiness, some muskiness, very musky. It's not, I would say this is a fragrance you try. If you love Herbapura, you may like this. I do like Herbapura, but for me, there's a slight musk powderiness to it as well. You're gonna get the florals. So I'm still feeling it out. I did not spray enough on Friday. To see. It was okay. So I'm gonna wear it again before it gets warm and see how I vibe with this one. But so far, not a bad fragrance. It's just very strong, in your face, musky. I think the musk is a little bit too much, too strong, too screechy in this one. But let's see. I'm gonna try it one more time on a cold day and see, you know, where I'm at with it. I do like it, but it's just a little bit much. So this is not for the week, and this is not for the week, and it's not Blind Buy Safe. And on Saturday, I just really ended the week something nice, fresh. I was in the house, wasn't doing too much, wasn't doing anything. It was just more than likely in the house, and I want something nice, not perfumey, not too strong, not too much. So I opted for Clean Reserve, the skin scent. This is really one of my favorite scents. There's not much going on. It does have a little bit of leather, but the leather is just really in the background, just kind of just giving the fragrance a little bit more depth to it, but it's nothing too strong or prominent. Very much nice, musky, your skin but better kind of fragrance. This is like you shower with nice smelling body products and you just naturally smell good. So I just wanted something calm, nice, simple, easy reach, and I opt for Clean Reserve skin. Clean Reserve line, I think you should, I recommend trying it out. The skin scent, it says floral musky. Floral musk from the family. It's really a nice your skin but better fragrance. It does have a lot of notes in there that blends really well, but for me it is just your skin but better. It's good for the hot days, it's good for gym, it's good for a flight when you just want to smell good but you're not doing too much. So Clean Reserve skin. And that's it. Those were the fragrances that I wore last week. I enjoyed my fragrances. I want to say the one I enjoyed most would have been Scherzo. I really enjoy Scherzo. I love it. It's different. So I'm It's a good blind buy, one of the better blind buy, first blind buy of 2025. And I say we started off strong. We're not doing a lot of it, but sometimes we just gotta trust ourselves, and it was a good one. So this was my favorite for the week. I enjoyed this one the most. So those were the fragrances I wore. I hope you're still here. If you're still here, just subscribe, join the family, stick around. We would love to have you. Thank you so much, and I hope I get to see you in the next one. Bye. Love you guys.